All right, so that was less than ideal. I think it's time to give a little swapperoonie to our game type, just to you know clear the negative energy or some shit. So let's All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play some Plunder. I'm not gonna play it in a team because I found that when I play it in a team, of strangers, most of the time they're idiots. And also, one of the things that often happens is, you'll get into a situation where your team keeps having to drop back into the same place over and over and over because, one person will still be alive when the next one is spawning, and then they'll immediately die. And so you just end up in this infinite loop of dying and having to drop back into the same place because, the rest of your team's not smart enough to go somewhere else. So the loadout I'm planning on using for Plunder is my speed loadout. So it is an SMG, set up to be as lightweight as possible, and a knife.
Get yourself sorted. We'll be deploying shortly.
And then cold-blooded ghost tracker, which, are maybe not the best perks. I need to revisit that because I set that up a long time
Enemy
ago.
soldier incoming.
Okay.
Love the foul. Ah. Oh, good shot. Got me from behind. I'm just gonna wait up here because there's no point in.
Enough practice. Time for the real thing.
Sorry, that was a sentence that I started, and then I didn't know where I was going with it, so I just kind of stopped. I'm gonna drop in on this helicopter in the hospital. I want to take it somewhere else.
The job's simple.
Probably out to the farmland. But it's a good way to get there. And if I'm lucky, I'll have that thing happen where I jump onto the helicopter just as a bunch of other people try and jump onto it. And then they all die, and I get a bunch of kills and laughs and, joy or something. Whatever it is that you normally get from committing murder on a large scale.
I'll take it.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Yeah, just drop on it. Come on. Alright, he's not done. So we're just gonna grab this real quick.
I'll take it.
Enemy soldier incoming.
I see you. Alright, that was enjoyable. Hitting a man with my helicopter. And I got 15k from it, so that's always nice. Now, I'm supposed to go complete some contracts at the prison complex, so let's see what we've got. Well, why not grab the supply run that's on top of the tower? That sounds perfectly suited to what I'm looking for and my means of transportation.
Primary LZs are marked. Extract is standing by. Time's running out.
I'll take
Get
it
to
up.
the target area.
Where is it? Oh, it's this way.
Got a vendor if you need gear.
Alright, so I'm going to pick up my self-revive kit, and then I'm just going to get the hell out of here.
Has increased.
I don't want to spend any money, because obviously the goal of this mode is to collect as much money as you possibly can. So now it's just looting and looting and looting. Alright. I don't think I need another supply run, although bounty might be
Objective is
nice.
to eliminate the bounty target.
At least if I pick that up and don't go after it, there's a pretty good chance that the bounty will be poached, in which case I still get some money. Not much, but honestly it's money for nothing, so why wouldn't I take it? I think that's going to be upstairs. That is correct. Fat stacks. Of curiosity, I want to see... Oh yeah, no, they're all the way across the map. Definitely not interested. It would be nice if I didn't run into anybody else the whole game, other than that guy that I hit with my helicopter. In fact, that would amuse me so much. Alright, I do hear a box, but I don't see it. I will take that cluster strike. Yes, indeedio. I hear you. Where are you? Is there a way to get on the roof? Yes, there is. Okay. Money! I don't know the rest of the words, so I can't really keep singing that song. I don't want to disappoint anybody, but in spite of the fact that my dad was a massive stoner and Pink Floyd fan when I was growing up, I do not know many of their lyrics. Which is a-okay. I wish somebody would poach that bounty, but... You know, the best laid schemes of mice and men gone off to glad.
Time's up. Objective
Alright.
failed.
That's a-okay. I am not worried about that objective. What I am worried about is Illinois Nazis. Oh, can I really not shoot through this? There we go.
actual. Send recon.
UAV entering the AO.
Money, money, money. Oh, let's go for this. I don't think this area is particularly crowded right now, so I may actually be able to get it. Alright, now let's run away.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
Alright, so we got 450k. This is happy times. Wish I had that in real life. I would, well, I don't know what I would do with it. Money won't buy you happiness. It will buy you a whole bunch of shit.
Hostile attack chopper carrying cash. Shoot it down.
Let's see if I can find one of these attack choppers. Nearest one's not near. So I'm just
Bullets
gonna
uploaded. Call for fire.
put that there.
This is loader 2-0. Good copy. Cluster strike
In
away.
the off chance that I hit somebody, which is unlikely. That's fine. I just don't want a cluster strike laying on the ground where somebody else could feasibly pick it up and use it against me. If I can't have it, nobody can. Alright, this is going pretty well. I'm a little surprised. Oh man. Yes. I love gold boxes. And piles of cash. If I could find those in real life. Well, I mean, I'd probably own a lot of guns since that's what the gold boxes usually have in them, but that wouldn't work out well for me here in the UK. I know there's, okay, here they are.
Going this way.
I knew there was something nearby, but I couldn't remember exactly where it was. I feel like I'm approaching the point of having looted this area out, but that's fine because there is another helicopter nearby. We're not going after that. No way in hell.
I'll be the pilot.
Let's see if there's anything over here at the prison worth picking up again. Honestly, there's not.
Moving up.
So let's go this way. Alright, I don't want to be followed, and I don't want to be conspicuous on the map, so I'm just going to throw my helicopter away. ¿Dónde está la caja? Aquí está la caja.
Moving
Yeah,
up.
let's just work around this direction. So the big things about this loadout are we've got, you know, the lightweight knife, which allows me to run very fast. We've also got the SMG, which allows me to, you know, pop some shots off, but honestly, it's still all about speed, because honestly, I need to avoid fights rather than taking them. You know, if I take a fight, then I run the risk of somebody else walking away with a chunk of my money, and I don't want that. I want my money for me. It's my hard-earned money, and I don't want the government stealing it to pay for, you know, food for children or other wasteful spending like that. That's a joke. That's sarcasm. I'm not a Nazi. But yeah, with that said, in this game, mine and anybody who wants to take it can do so out of my cold, dead hands, which they will happily do.
Secure all cash in the area.
I mean, honestly, I'm pretty happy with how this game has gone so far. 500k is nothing to laugh at, as a solo especially. I've not had any run-ins with Illinois Nazis or otherwise. I think I've been in a reasonable position, you know, money-wise, the whole game, which is good. I've got this self-revive, which I haven't had to use. I've got this cluster strike, which is still available if I need it, which I'm gonna hope I don't. And, yeah, things are good. While I'm here in the basement, I'm just gonna look. I don't see any airplane cash drops, so must not be near me. Which is fine, because those are a pretty big risk most of the time. Yes, you can walk away with a lot of money, but you can also, you know, walk away dead. And, yeah, that's counterproductive. Oh, let's see. I'm going for it, because if that hits the ground in overtime, that could propel me to first place. And I've got a cluster strike. So I might as well. Go big or go home. In this case, I'm aiming to go big. But honestly, this part of the map is very deserted. Oh, yes. Oh, I am very, very well ahead. This is probably not even going at this point, but I do not want to be killed by these people in the helicopter. Or this guy here. Alright, I don't think they saw me. So, oh, if I can get above 1 million, I'll be so pleased. I'll be, as the British say, positively chuffed.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Target marked. Send it.
This is loader 2-0. Good copy. Cluster strike away.
I broke the 1 million mark. I can't believe I did it. Alright, 4th place. Which is not bad, considering that I'm a solo playing a trios match. So, out of all of the teams of 3, I earned more than all but 3 of them. Which is pretty damn good. I'm pretty pleased with that. So it's been a little over an hour. It's now 6:30 p.m. And quite frankly, I just had a really good game. And, you know, sometimes it's worth it to end on a high note. And, you know, it's... I think that's what I'm going to do, is end on a high note. So, I just want to look real quick. I think there's a way for me to... I can't view the last game, but let's go back to the barracks. And let's take a look at our records, because in Plunder... we are in the top 3% with 59.3 million. I actually don't think that takes into account the million that I brought in last game. So I should be now just above 60 million, which is dope AF, as the kids these days say. So top 3% of players, which is... great. In terms of Warzone, I am in the top 10% with 5 wins. I think all but one of those was in solos. I don't remember right off the top of my head. 687 kills, 223 downs. And not that I put a whole lot of stock in KDR, but 0.97 is not bad. And I'm in the top 9% of players that way. So that's nifty. And finally, let's look at score, since it's the only one I hadn't looked at. Top 9% again. So I'm definitely improving. And you have to bear in mind, you know, these percentages are going to be off because a lot of players probably downloaded the game, played once, maybe played twice. Had a terrible time of it because, quite frankly, the Verdansk map is big, and if you don't know it, it's pretty easy to get killed quite a lot. But there we are. That is... that's how it goes. So thanks for dropping by, people who dropped by, and have a great day.